and I'm the Canadian Biz Geek. On my last video, we talked a little bit about capacity versus capability. Today, I mentioned on that last video about administrative versus managerial. And those are two concepts that are similarly confusing to a lot of people. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between an administrator and a manager. Now, an administrator is somebody that is really kind of the paperwork machine. They're the ones that make sure that everything is filled out. They're the ones that do the reports. They're the ones that take care of the scheduling. They're the ones that do basically the behind the scenes nitty gritty desk work. A manager, and maybe more important to that, a leader, is also expected to have some administrative responsibilities, absolutely. But a leader, a manager, is more front foot. They are out there. They're doing the work. They are leading from the front. They are physically present. And I think a lot of businesses get confused by that. I know in my time, I've worked with a lot of people that are amazing administrators. They love to get the paperwork done. And when they're promoted to a leadership role, they really struggle. And people will often go, well, wait a second, I thought this person was great. They do their schedules really well. Their reports are always on time. They always submit to head office their different reports. And that's great. But that doesn't make them a good manager, doesn't make them a good leader. And that fatal error has been seen many times. I've been in stores where you can tell that the manager is an administrator. They don't like getting into customer engagements. They're not very good at diffusing customers. When it comes to leading the team, a lot of times they're not very good at leading the team. They will avoid conflict with other people, and they will maybe not do a very good job in putting to bed certain issues because that's not their skill. They need to be fearless, and they need to be willing to go up to that angry customer and diffuse the situation. They need to be able to pull a colleague aside and say, listen, I've had some concerns. These are my concerns, and put something in place to put those behaviors behind. It's very, very critical that a leader is able to be there to guide the team in the direction they need. And administrators aren't always capable of doing that. Now, again, like I said earlier, a manager needs to have administrative capability. There's a lot of smaller locations, there's a lot of smaller stores that can't really have an assistant manager or somebody in the back office doing payroll and doing scheduling and that sort of stuff. And all managers have a certain amount of administrative duty, and they need to be good at that. They need to be diligent at that. However, when we're promoting somebody and we want manager level performance from them, and we only really see good quality administrative skills, that becomes a part of the formula of growing and developing that person and making sure they understand there's a very big difference between that. So the long and the short of this is, when you're promoting somebody to be a manager, never base it on how well they fill out the paperwork. Base it on how well the team follows them, how well they get in front and take charge, and how well they create that positive, successful environment that you're looking, because that makes a manager. Frankly, you can always train somebody to do paperwork. You can't train somebody to be a leader. And with that, I'm Jason, and I'm the Canadian Biz Geek. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell for more pearls of wisdom, and have a great afternoon.